how can we use fantasy during sex? Hi, my name is Martha. I'm a clinical sexologist and also relationship coach from Eros Coaching. That's eroscoaching.com. And when we were kids, we would use our imagination to think of things and what we would be when we grow up. That's projection, the future. And then there's also scenarios that we would create that is not possible, but we would just imagine that it is happening now. For instance, we would play doctors, nurses, police, and thief. And so when it comes to our imagination, there are many, many things that we can think of. And one of the things that happens in porn is we can speed things up and we can slow it down. We can also play out the whole scenario, and if it's too long, we can actually just cut to the next image in our head. And so this would actually require some clicking if you're on your laptop watching porn. But in our imagination, it just takes like a fraction of a second. And this is what our fantasy and our imagination can do that our fingers would probably be slower in. So we can actually use our fantasy and imagination to speed up our association with those images, with getting ourselves more excited more quickly or slowing down our excitement. And so this is what I call, you can speed things up, you can slow things down. Also, you can turn it on and off with your mind. And there are certain what we call erotic images in our life. And these are basically things that turn us on, that we discovered turn us on when we were kids. And these same erotic images is believed to be consistent through our lives. And so if these are the images that work for you, then you can call on these images and use them as part of your sexual repertoire of tools. And you can use them to turn your sexual arousal on more quickly, and you can use that to turn it off. You can also speed things up and slow things down. So this is some of the ways in which we can use your fantasy. You can get yourself going slowly with some kind of maybe a little like record in your head, and you can suddenly like splice or cut to the forward. And so with practice, it actually becomes easier and easier, faster and faster. And so I hope this explains a little bit about the use of our fantasy when it comes to sex. And there's a book that I would recommend, and it's called The Erotic Mind by Jack Morin. And the link is below. And this is a fantastic book in understanding more about the way our mind works when it comes to sex. And I'm sure you will like it. It is one of the few classical, life-changing books. It really helped me understand so much about sexuality, and I'm recommending it to you. So this is Martha. If you have more questions, you can contact me at ask@eroscoaching.com.